Hello, my name's Martina Kwashula. I'm here with Melange Unlimited, and I'm here today to give you a summary of some of the products and services that we have to offer through Melange. Over the past couple of years, I've thought that I wanted to be in work that I really feel passionate about, and I'm a creative person, I'm an artist, and I love to do things that are innovative, that are creative, that are fun, that are engaging. And when you find a life way, or if you find a career or vocation where you feel really passionate about it and you enjoy it, it's no longer a job, then that's when the magic happens. And I look at my children and the lives that they're leading and the kind of the jobs that they have just to get by, and I decided that I wanted to give them the opportunity to be able to find a vocation and to be able to do the kind of work that makes them happy, that makes them feel the passion again and joy in the work that they do. Because when you work like that, time flies by, and when you're able to be in that zone, in that kind of the creative, the fun, the engaging zone, then that's where the magic happens. And that's what we want to bring to you. The work that each of us brings to Melange is work that we are passionate about, the work that we feel strongly, that moves us, that drives us, that allows us to create in ways that we never would have thought before. It's really interesting too, and what's fascinating is that as each of my children come into the business and bringing their expertise and their training and their love, their values, those things that they feel really passionate about, there's a synergy that's created when all of us come together and we start to talk about the kind of things that we would like to do. It's like in many tribal cultures, you have this idea that when you're cooking food, the way that you cook food and the energy that you are expressing during the time that you're cooking food, that energy goes into the food. It can either make people sick, or it can make people well and happy and rejuvenated and healing. And so in this way, we want to bring energy that makes us feel good, because inevitably it's going to be great work that we can share with other people. I'm a social activist. I work a lot in around the areas of empowerment. I'm all about empowerment for individuals and communities in our nation, and looking at ways of offering kind of new paradigm approaches and kind of getting outside of the box of the status quo, and being able to bring kind of knowledge diversity into any kind of situation where we're looking at producing new solutions to old problems. And this is something that I really like to push the envelope on. And so what I bring into the service of Melange Unlimited is really about breaking, kind of busting open paradigms and just kind of looking at different ways of solving society problems or helping people who really struggle interpersonally. Looking at our children, looking at healing, when we're dealing with mental health or addiction kinds of challenges and struggles. And so with the work that I do and the expertise that I bring, I can guarantee you that I'm going to bring something very different from what most people would consider, in their consulting work or in developing products in that way. So, looking at coming into it, I love brain research. I love neuroscience. I do a lot of research in that. I've done it for 10 years now. And so looking at the different ways that our brain governs what we do, how we perceive the world, how we respond to the world, ways that we can unlearn old behaviors, ways that we can develop new behaviors, ways that we can help teach to children that is in alignment with the way that they're wired, ways that we can help ourselves learn new patterns of behavior, ways that we can do things differently, how we can improve our lives. So those are the kinds of things that I like to bring in, and always with a flair of creativity. I'm all about, how would you say that, aside from empowerment, I would have to say that my goal is to really improve the quality of life, not only for people, but for our universe, kind of all of creation. When we look at the environment, when we look at animals, when we look at our natural world, and our connection to that. And so I invite you to explore the kinds of areas that we cover. If there's anything that you're interested in, if you have any suggestions about areas that you really need additional support, I do consulting, trainings, and I develop products and services that I think cover a wide range of areas. So welcome to Melange, and shortly we will be introducing you to my children, and a little bit, they'll be able to give you a sense of who they are and what they bring into the business. Thank you.